Um, everybody's seen the Doomsday trailer. How do we feel
Yes,
about it?
sir.
Personally, I still feel like it's a teaser. It's still a teaser. It's not even a full like trailer.
Oh nah, it's bits and pieces of little stuff. It's they don't want to show so much.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
this is the first trailer we've had from them that's over 2 minutes. So
yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is for real. Like, I think it was good, but like all their trailers are fucking good. Like, it's gonna be good. I know I'm falling for the cheese again.
And you got to. I mean, they showed big shit like a flex, like what was it? Thor swinging his damn axe at Tony and him stopping it
Mm-mm.
with two fingers.
Well, Victor.
I'm sorry,
Victor.
Doom.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Doom.
he
Yeah. I
stopped that
mean,
joint with two fingers. That's he flexed on him.
I felt nothing. I
I
felt
was
nothing
like,
when I
all
seen nothing.
right, how? Well, magic and all the bullshit. We know Doom.
Yeah, which is cool.
wow.
Like the parts that I didn't like from the trailer, not didn't like, but like I was like, oh yeah, like the part when he swung Stormbreaker and Doom blocked it. Okay,
That was
whoopty
gas.
whoopty doo. That was to me that was not gas. It was whoopty doo. And
I mean, we
when
know you don't usually like anything, but
That
go
is
ahead.
true.
no,
You are known.
I like the trailer.
You
I'm just
are
saying, for
a
sure, known
displeased
hater.
individual.
Hey, ain't shit changed since we took some time off? Ain't shit changed?
He said, yeah, he said it's regular scheduled programming.
Regular schedule, man. But I fuck with a lot of the trailer. It's just those two parts, like Chris Rogers. Nigga name's not Chris. Steve Rogers popping up, getting
Chris
the hammer.
Rogers.
Chris Rogers, Chris Evans,
Chris
Steve
Rogers.
Rogers, Captain America
Wow.
popping up and getting Millionaire from Thor. That was whack, or not whack, but like like they, you know what I'm
Why is
saying?
that gonna
And
be whack?
it wasn't whack, but it just wasn't like he, the dialogue was going through. It's like, and we need a miracle to do this, and then it's like, oh, Steve Rogers with a beard, yay!
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
this is the Secret Wars Endgame Rogers. Like this is, yeah.
man, boo.
This is
This
unworthy, and I know it, Rogers.
So I
is
mean, my
H&M Captain America. My son,
H&M
my son had on a
Captain
regular black
America.
T-shirt and some jeans. Like,
Yeah, bro, he pulled up. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. Look,
Look,
man, he
he can use
relinquished the
millionaire
title.
now. He doesn't have to have all the bullshit.
He
yeah,
Just
doesn't.
take
he
that
got.
hammer off him. He's like, "Look, look, let me hold that real quick, bro.
If
We
I
don't
see
need
this
that from
nigga
you."
out there scrapping in a t-shirt and some jeans, if they don't get this nigga a super suit,
He's not Captain America anymore.
What you think he
and
froze in, bro?
he don't have to be Captain America to have battle armor. Like,
I wish what's his name would take some damn super soldier serum. Damn
yeah,
Falcon.
like that's what I'm saying. He's gonna get his legs are gonna get chopped off. Like, it's over for this
I mean, at
nigga.
least his suit is vibranium.
Is it? Oh, it is. You're right. You're right.
It
You're right.
is.
All right.
At
All
It
least
right.
it's
is full
vibranium.
vibranium. Yes, yes, and that's big. So I mean, So I will say this that I disagree with like Doom stopping the hammer or stopping the axe, and the reason why I think that was something that was like gas and it was fire is because like that's implications of what happened with Thanos. Thanos got cut by that same axe.
For sure.
So you gotta flex and be
Say
like, all right,
he couldn't just
yeah,
stop that joint.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
He had the whole Infinity Gauntlet. I get it. I get it.
yeah. Like that's a statement piece. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a statement piece because you can't sit up here and give him this super tough monologue that Thor is giving, which is actually really good. I'm glad we got serious Thor because that's the best
Hmm.
Thor. But we're getting serious
Yeah.
Thor. But like, you can't give that epic monologue and just show Doom laughing. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get to the point where you got to so just enough for people to be like good, but not enough to have people sell the trailer and be like, "Oh, it's over." But this is what's going on. So I get it, but I will say this, and maybe it's because it's been a long time, and also this is something I think we had prior intel on too already. It's been It's been out on the Reddit forums and internet for a minute. Full script. This is what happened. So seeing it is cool, but it was like I was anticipating it.
That
So
you know what I'm saying?
that's the thing. We
That's
need too much
that's
theories.
kind of what I feel like.
Yeah,
Like I wasn't. That's what I said. Like it was not like bad. I just wasn't like,
because we've
you
been
know what I'm
hearing about
saying.
it.
We know what's gonna happen, or like we kind of knew what to expect. Like, and plus Doctor Doom, like he has to be strong. So it's like I wish they would have found a way to like make him more menacing, make him more,
Right. And this
make him a
man
little,
shows up.
make him
Hold
a
on.
little bit more like tough, bruh.
Hold on. You gonna show it with a different angle? What type
Right.
of?
I've been sitting here for a minute. Like,
I'm
let the
This
sorry,
the
nigga
bro.
over. This the
let the nigga.
overview.
Yeah, the overview. He got the
You got the
cheeks in the
bird's eye.
background. This is crazy.
Uh,
Like
you
that.
feel me?
Okay, then he's just going to. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. A real American haircut. Oh gosh. Nigga Mark, Captain America, looking like Brett Face in the early 2000s. Crazy.
No, facts
Okay.
though.
So Nate, welcome, man. So we're discussing. DJ basically hates the
Oh, I
trailer.
heard the slander.
I
I
didn't
heard
say
that
Okay.
I
All
shit.
hated
right.
the
All right.
I
All right.
trailer.
heard.
You,
I
You know
heard you say
DJ
the
bro,
same
can't
thing
be. You
see
know
too.
this.
DJ's
Let
displeased
me
by
get
This is
everything
in.
except
this
for
is
Let me.
weird
the
movies.
internet. This is how
Finish.
the comments get
Let
crazy. I
me.
never said I hated the trailer, bro. I said I didn't like two parts.
I heard all
Starting
I needed.
words. I
I
didn't
heard all I
like.
needed.
He
I heard
heard
all
all
I
you
needed.
needed.
Let me come
He's
If
in this
those
heard you.
bitch
words don't come out of
and
your mouth,
slam
I
this
know something's wrong.
entire shit. The trailer was gas. I don't care what anybody say. The
Okay.
nigga, look, like I said in the chat, James and DJ, Watt, I don't know if you saw in the chat, but I have posted that that's not that cap, bro. That's not cap. I'm telling you, that's not cap
Oh,
that we
I'm
know
here
it
to
is.
argue
You know,
that.
conspiracy.
That is not
That
Hydra
cap.
makes
Cap
Hold on.
conspiracy.
no, bruh.
I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna
You
lock it in.
sure? I
Ready?
figured
I'm gonna
this
lock
is
it in.
Cap that's been playing
No,
using
no, no, no,
millionaire for
no.
a
I'm
while
gonna
and
lock
then
it in.
took
I'm gonna
everything
lock it
back.
in.
What's up? I'm
I'm gonna
listening.
lock it in. I'm gonna lock it in. Ready? The reason why I don't think that that is that cap, that it could be Hydra Cap, is because Thor said, "Oh, this can't be you," meaning that he probably is already dead. Because wasn't he like 90 something, 80 something when he gave Sam the shield at the end of Endgame, right? So I'm assuming, died shortly after um Tony died, or the whole Endgame shit. I'm assuming that he died, from old age and shit. He lived his life, right? Doom's whole plan. This goes into what James had pitched about the whole Loki thing. I'm thinking Doom is taking the children. He took Thor's kid, or something took Thor's kid. They took Reed and Sue's kid, and next would be Cap's kid. That the way he responded to Thor wasn't a normal, like his normal, even if it was serious Cap, it still wasn't a normal response to how he would, even at the when it was
No, that's a normal response.
no, no,
Look, that
no,
was
no,
the
no.
I
easiest
agree.
way to
It's a no
confirm to
He said
response.
it was
me
his
is to show that
power.
I'm
his
worthy.
his response, even still, he could still be worthy as that Cap, that version of Cap, a
I don't think
serious Cap.
Hydra Cat would be worthy.
I think he would, bro.
No, so yeah, so I've been reading about that. Hydra Cap is technically worthy. It's not about being a good person.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's about your ambition and how much you
and his
like stood
will,
up for the
right? His
cause.
will,
Yeah,
your
it's
will
will.
to. That's
Yeah,
what I
your
thought.
will.
Okay, so he could
So
technically have it. Now, granted, I want it to be that Hydra Cap? Yes and no, but I think it would be kind of lazy for them, because like I was saying, James, my other caveat to that would be, if Doom is coming in and he sees, this goes back to what we've been talking on this podcast for a minute. If Doom comes to 616 and sees that, oh, Steve was like the big bad, and he has Tony, he has Tony's face. He sees that Tony was a
the
hero. He did all
martyr.
this shit. Yeah, like he
mhm.
he did what he needed to do. Everybody trusts him. Who's the second best person that would do that? Cap also died. So if I just bring Cap, everybody's going to trust me. Everybody going to love me. How do I reverse that shit? I just go get Cap, because even Steve, I think at the end of the day, would not side with Doom. And I feel like, at some way, shape, or form, that version of Cap, it's just something. I just don't trust white niggas, bro. I'm
I mean,
telling you, bro. That nigga
oh
is
my
untrustworthy,
gosh,
bro.
bro! I can't be stopped with the craziness, bro. I mean,
You
I just
can't,
gosh,
dude.
all
You
look.
right,
can't do it.
I can't trust it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That
okay.
Steve just it's just something like that
And look,
Thor. I love like what you said about the Thor. I do. I love that Thor. That's serious Thor. He
yep,
came in hot shit. He even
He
said
aimed for
he's
the head
faced.
immediately.
Yeah, he faced thousands upon thousands of pantheons of different villains and shit. And he said, I've had a team that was stronger than the one we got. And this villain doesn't scare me as much as this, the one that we're facing. But I'm thinking that's a play on words. I'm not thinking that is Doom. I think at the end, Doom is going to, because, Doom is a tactician. I'm thinking, like we've been predicting, that he's going to work with them. He's going to help them get the kids back. But ultimately, just like in Secret Wars, he ends up tricking Strange in them and Reed to get the powers of Molecule Man. And in this case, it'd be Loki. So I'm thinking there's a bigger bad than what we see. The incursion and everything is not going to be Doom, but at the end of it, it will be Doom, and he's going to flip it on him. And like I said, he's going to use Steve, use the fact that, oh yeah, we'll just bring a different version of Steve in, and then Thor is going to trust him. That's my prediction on it.
I, no, I don't think. I think that's. I don't reason I don't think that happens because it'd be a waste. It'd be a waste. Unfortunately, Captain America being on Doom's side doesn't really, even if it's like a bait switch, I don't think it does enough for the overall plot to do that. Because if that's the case, they're gonna already Doom is already gonna get trust regardless without Steve. Because he's gonna come in there and know about the incursions, say I know all these things, and he's gonna woo people that I don't think he needs Chris Evans for that.
He's
But
going to
I
have it because of his face too. His face
yeah.
and the fact that Reed Richards is bringing him over from his universe. So he's going to have that.
Is Reed Richards the one bringing him over?
That's
So
the prediction, because he's in
yeah.
Reed Richards' universe. That's Doom from their universe, and we already know that Tony
See,
Stark is playing him.
I was thinking Doom came over without Reed Richards and them knowledge and tries to, you know, blend in. And then when they see Reed, he's like, wait a minute, you know who the fuck this is?
See, that's the other thing, because
Because
like
they're not supposed because Reed's not supposed to be there.
somebody pointed out that in the trailer when Reed and them are walking through, there's another figure in the background. It's really quick when they walk through when in the Avengers tower. There's another figure behind the four of them. So people were saying it's either Doom or Steve.
I think it's Captain America.
If
I
Or
think it's Captain
Steve.
America. So here's the theory that I saw that I like and I think can come to fruition.
Mm.
All right, this is gonna be one of them crazy ones when I said Loki and y'all was looking at me crazy about this. So y'all just gotta rock with me on this one. All right. So what I'm thinking is, and after this theory, which also makes a lot of sense, is that's the regular Steve Rogers, right? As you can see through the trailer, you see Loki. They flipped a tree, a life, obviously, or like the tree itself to connect everything. I'm saying tree of life, and you see in this background that looks like a house where they show Loki. That
he's in
house
Steve's
also
house.
looks at yes, Captain America. Well, Captain America, Chris Evans' house, right? And I think that what he does is, I think that Loki has hidden per the theory, Loki has hidden Chris Evans in a different universe for a very long time. Loki went back to another one and said, "Hey, bro, you are the reason. Well, we are the reason why this incursion is also happening. Because we took you to a different place and I hid you in a different place. And now this is coming. Victor Von Doom knows what's going on. So we need to bring you back to the right universe to make all this right because everything is collapsing and falling." And I think that's where that collides. And I think that what happens is Chris is going to be there. He's not going to see Victor Von Doom for a while because they're in different teams. And when Chris sees Victor, he's like, wait a minute. This is who Loki was talking about. This nigga is not who he's supposed to be, or he's telling y'all supposed to be.
It would make sense for Steve to pick out, since him and Tony were close, for him to pick out. That's not how our Tony is. Something's wrong with this one.
My only gripe
Yeah,
with that theory is the fact that it wouldn't align with how Endgame was. We saw Steve ended up living his entire life. He went back in the past and then ended up growing old. Now, unless
Yeah, that
we'll
doesn't mean
know,
Loki. He was in this area, or Loki didn't pick him back out from
no,
somewhere.
that I'm going to elaborate on that. Now with the end game coming out or re-releasing with new stuff, that could change.
Yeah.
That could change. I could
it's gonna
be
provide
completely
a
wrong,
lot of
and it's got
context.
to exactly, and it's got to fit. Now, what I will say, I don't completely disagree with James's theory, only for the fact that if you know Loki's storyline in the comics of him being the god of stories, he can put himself in multiple different fucking realities all at the same time and pluck you, kind of like how
That's what I
Galactic
just said.
does in what you call it. So I'm thinking it's the same. If we're going based off of what James said, it's the same Steve, but I don't think he put him somewhere. I think he just pulled him from when he got back, like maybe like a few years after, because the baby looked like it had just been born, not that old. So I'm thinking he just had the baby, probably been there for a few months, and just pulled him from that timeline. So it's still the same 616, just back in the past. He just pulled him and was like, "Hey, I gotta pull up. I need your help." And the baby gets stolen, and Loki's there.
I mean, yeah, or in the background when they're talking, there's a figure behind them that there's a figure in the hallway waiting there. Looks slender. That could be his child.
You talking about when Thor is talking to Cap?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I mean,
Avoiding
yeah,
blood
it
history.
could be that.
I mean it's still I still think because like I was still trying to figure out how you would do the Secret Wars story without Molecule Man and Spider Man and Miles and Reed all going in. Well, you got to substitute people. Molecule Man in this case would be Loki because he is the most powerful in all universes.
Well,
So
technically, I mean, yeah, but it could just be him stealing the powers of like Franklin and stuff, because that would give him the power to
That's
do whatever
something
the
I
fuck he
said
needed
too.
to.
That's something I said
If
too.
he took Franklin's power, that's all he would really need.
Right. Even
I
though we really don't know what
Then they
Franklin's
would
power
need to.
is for real.
We know what Franklin's powers are.
he's able
We
to.
know what Franklin's powers are, but
He's a
the
reality
world doesn't
warper, a
know.
ridiculous reality warper.
We
I mean,
know that
they showed it in
when
the
in
in the
move
in the
they
movie.
didn't show that. All they showed
He
was this
probably
nigga
knows
bring
Galactus
her
wanted
back
him.
to
He
life.
probably already knows about him. He probably already knows about him from Galactus
But
shit.
how? We're saying probably. None of this has been established. None of this has been
Outside of
established.
being able to bring
Well,
somebody
you
back to
said
life, which
they
we've
were
never
stealing
seen.
children. What other reason does he have to take Franklin?
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. We
Power.
know, but we don't know. Like we're all assuming that he's gonna be after the kids, but like, why would he want
I don't.
fucking Steve Rogers kids? We
I
don't
don't think.
know.
I
That I
don't
don't
see.
know.
That's it.
That I
That's the
don't
thing.
know.
That's the thing. I don't believe that Doom is inherently after the kids. After seeing the very first or the end credit scene, in Fantastic Four, and he's like friends. If we're talking based off of Secret Wars, like I said, Doom is a tactician. It's not gonna be he's gonna be inherently bad right off the rip. I feel like that would be lazy writing. I feel like if he sees an opportunity when all the kids, something else is going to take the kids for sure, but it's not going to be Doom. And at the end of it, when it's like,
Mm.
okay, now we have the chance to fix everything, Doom's going to say, "Psych, gotcha, bitch," and take everything, take all the powers of Franklin, Loki, like he did similar into the comics. He did that with Strange and them when there was similar incursion or something happened. And he tricked Strange and Reed and rewrote the entire universe and made Battle World, and they had to go in and fix it. Sue and all them had forgotten about Reed. They didn't even know the nigga existed, and it was just a whole thing. So I think that might be the big switch. Because if it's like, oh, it's a good guy, everybody's going to be thinking, because it would fuck up the Avengers too. If it's like, yo, you're Tony, we inherently trust you, and then all of a sudden he just flips the switch and says, that now's my opportunity. Because we all know Doom don't like Reed. Fuck that nigga. It's on site every time. So if I have the opportunity to say I'm gonna take your bitch and your kid, sorry, buddy.
He definitely not gonna take his bitch. He definitely not gonna take his bitch.
He take his bitch, buddy.
I mean, I know he does, but I don't think they're gonna let that
By the
rock in the
power of
movie.
magic bullshit.
Yeah, by
Yeah,
the
facts.
power of magic bullshit. Read
But
who?
from what we've seen in
But I
the
said
trailer,
Reed don't
right,
exist.
or the poster, they dropped the alternate poster with
Yeah.
like him and his kid and his wife, or that might be him and his mom type shit. Like he's gonna have some type of motivation. We just don't know what it clearly is, which I don't like. He's even said at the beginning of the trailer, like we're gonna be faced with some decision in some whack ass accent. Even though I fuck with the accent, I ain't gonna hold you. I fuck with the accent,
I was about to
but
say that shit was hard. I'm not gonna lie.
the accent was clean. The accent was clean, but
I
we
couldn't tell
just
him he
don't know
said.
what we still don't know what his motives are. He just look like. I mean, we know he's a tactician. He's a strategist, a chess player. You know what I'm saying? We know he's all these things, but it's still just not clear from that trailer, which is not dope to me.
I have a theory.
Mhm.
Going into the whole Doom thing. What if to wrap up this entire saga, they bring back the Internals? Not the
Oh
Eternals,
god,
but the Celestials. My bad.
The,
The Celestials and the gods, because we talked about Galactus being there's only one, and all he did was get sent away. What if that nigga comes back with a vengeance with the Living Tribunal and all of them
he doesn't
combined?
fuck with them. You know that, right?
I
They
mean,
don't
yeah,
really. They don't
but I'm
really
saying
fuck with each other like that.
because that would be the only thing that, in my theory, who the fuck is taking all these babies? Steve's baby, like DJ said, isn't really important outside of him being an incursion. That's probably what's
yeah,
causing
that's
everything.
the only
Well,
thing.
yeah, that would make sense because he's a child from two different timelines,
Hmm.
Yeah,
the
So
product of two different timelines. So maybe
the
that's
only
why they stole
thing
him
that we've seen that wanted
or
kids,
her. I don't know
pause,
what it is.
that wanted kids was Galactus. So what
Galactus wanted him so he could inherit his
in
power,
his
and
power? Yep.
Galactus can finally rest.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He's trying to pass on his endless hunger, his Galactusness.
yeah.
galacticness.
Galactusness is crazy. But I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm about
That's
to
Not
say
I
you're
mean
wrong.
not
that
you're not wrong, but transfer like Galactus isn't the big bad, or assuming he's not
because
the
Oh no,
big
no, no!
bad.
It's
think
still
about
big
this.
bad. He's turning
Doom
somebody else into him. Essentially, nobody wants that.
that Doom that we see that fights Thor, I'm inherently telling you that is not the Doom that we're probably gonna see at the beginning. That's probably after, probably closer to the end of the movie.
Nah,
King Doom.
no, hell no.
There's
No,
no way that
they wouldn't have
off
put it in the
rip.
trailer. All right, for one, why I think you're wrong is because the pre-trailer where he's crying and talking about some all fathers give me all the power. That's clearly to me. If you look at the trailer, that's clearly after that battle because he's weak. He's gonna
That's
get his ass
valid.
whooped, and
That's
and
valid.
Doom is gonna take Thor's daughter for all the kidnapping shit that we've been talking about.
I mean, his daughter
That's
is
why.
I
what
saw something
eternity.
that was at the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
Thor's
but
daughter also makes
I
sense.
think
What is she? Eternity
she's
yeah,
love.
powers.
she
Love.
love. She has Eternity's power. She has
Yeah.
Thor's power. She
She
can
it
pretty much do
she's
anything.
eternity turned into a child. It's
Yeah,
eternity.
basically. Basically, yeah.
So we have an incursion baby, eternity, and all powerful Franklin baby. Powers, powers, and powers.
Yeah, and then you got
Yeah.
the rest of the random Marvel kids just out here. But I'm about to say the rest, Hawkeye girl and Miss
If I
Marvel
steal
and
all these powers with my powers combined, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
but I still don't think that that's gonna be his motive. I think his motive is to stop the incursions or is
That's
Yeah.
to put a
It's
Yeah. It's just
siege
control
stop
the
the
around the
something.
incursions.
world
Look,
or control the
something is
incursions.
taking them, and
It's
it's not
control the
Doom, bruh.
incursions.
It's not
What I
Doom.
think is gonna happen is that it's gonna be a battle or like not necessarily a battle, but like a race to recruit people. Like Doom is gonna come off as a good guy or like a guy with a good intention, but then
Exactly.
you also got Loki who's gonna pop up trying to go to the different timelines and recruit different people and stop these incursions. I think it's gonna be a battle between Loki and Doom, not necessarily a battle between the Avengers collective
Yeah.
and
Look,
Doom.
where there's going to be the problem for Loki, nobody trusts his ass.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
But
as
that's why
he
he
is
goes
actually
to
the good guy, he's going to have a hard time convincing the good guys that he's the good guy, and Tony's
but
not
that's
the
why
good
he
guy.
goes TVA Loki and not
But they
super
don't know
war
him from
They
Loki.
that.
don't know. The only
They don't
people
know
that
him from that.
You
damn.
ain't see
Only the
my man.
TVA
You ain't
know
see his
him. I
ID.
said
He
only the
got
TVA
ID
know him.
now.
Nah,
He
they don't
got the
even know
Christmas
him. Remember,
license
he
now.
erased
That don't mean
himself.
nothing. Loki is the god of trick. Is a trickster god. He can make himself or his ID look like anything.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. And technically he's supposed to be dead. Or
And
I'm.
technically, he's supposed to be
People
dead.
were saying that that card that he had, that the person holding it is Steve, because they were saying that if you look really
he got
close,
a wedding
it's a
ring
wedding
on or
ring.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
But
agree.
it makes sense because he's obviously in a random house. We know Steve has a random house with a random baby. He's probably trying to recruit Steve. That's why I said like I think it's gonna be a race for like recruiting
Yeah.
their teams. Like, hey, look, this is about to happen. This is bad. I need you to come with me. Like, you can trust me. Like, I'm from the TVA. We're good people trying to stop things. Come with me, Steve Rogers. And then you'll have Doom on the other hand, like, hey, look, Fantastic Four, y'all need to fuck with me because this is bad. And you know me, I'm Latveria. And all that shit. Like, come
It
fuck
was
with
like
me.
that. I
Yeah.
know who Doom's
I
recruiting.
yeah.
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 And we
You
know
know
they're
what?
going to bag Namor.
He's gonna find Scarlet Witch if she's still
See,
alive. Any
Oh,
part of
for
her.
sure.
that's the thing.
That's who he's gonna
So
get.
that would confirm, that would be the only person outside of Franklin being a baby and whatever the fuck Thor's daughter's name is, that has the power to basically stop all of this. But she's technically dead. But the only people, if you go and watch,
She ain't dead.
she's not. She's
He
if
ain't
you
dead.
watch the fuck, it was some animated. I think it was the was it the zombies joint where she was locked in the basement of the TVA?
Mm-hmm.
It was something we watched, and I think it was the zombies joint. She was locked in the basement for the TVA. So she's not dead, but they haven't, officially said she's dead, but they haven't said she's alive either. So
I mean, we're also understanding that I think this is on now. I think this is purpose. You know what I mean? But for the people that do know, that
mhm.
there's a reason why Doctor Strange is not in there.
Isn't he supposed to be like they still doing the movie that, so he's
Yeah,
supposed to be
Supposed
off
to
with
be
his wife
he
and
stopping
probably
in
shit.
the
be
incursions.
yeah he probably be
Him and
stopping
his
there
third eye.
stopping the incursions. I think that Doom is going to scoop him.
If they do it like the fucking comics, the nigga has to be there.
I think school. I mean, it makes sense. They already set it up with the Thanos.
I'm about to say
Remember? Yeah.
some
and
type of
and
way he
Strange is
has
So
always
to.
that nigga
Strange is
that be
gonna go bad.
trusted,
Strange is
Hold
gonna
bruh.
on,
go for
hold
the
on,
bad
hold on,
guys.
hold on. What you about to say? What? Go ahead.
I said so. Strange is going on the bad guys team. Him and his third eye.
I
I'll
mean, he
let
always be
yeah.
trusting. He
I about to
always be
say
trusting.
yeah. I about
So
to say I'll let FaceTime go ahead and elaborate because it sounded like you was about to
Nah, I mean, I
yeah.
was just about to say, like, all right, it's some type of way, like, he has to learn magic. Because he's not just a sorcerer off top. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's either going to have to
Scarlet
go to.
Witch.
I'm about to say, he's either going to have to learn from Scarlet Witch or work with Scarlet Witch, or he's going to have to learn
Hey,
from
she was
Doctor
practicing with the
Strange.
Darkhold for a long while. You know she knows stuff.
Exactly. And so, you know what I'm saying? You see, like, with the whack ass shot when he
Agatha.
stops Stormbreaker, he has the runes. We not. Agatha, please. But Shang-Chi
wow.
exists. Shang-Chi exists.
Look, she
Gotcha.
can
And
teach
so
him
he's
shit.
so he's gonna have to go to He's gonna have to go to Kamatage some type of way because where does Shang Chi come from? So Kamatage is gonna have to exist or be some type of play in there. So he's gonna have to learn magic from either one of those three powerful sorcerers.
I don't want to see a movie where this nigga is becoming like a fucking training arc for Doom,
I'm
bro.
about to
But
say
Just
we
give
don't.
the nigga.
I don't think that's
He,
happening.
he doesn't have a backstory. It's called
No,
Doomsday.
we
It's
just
not. You know
haven't
what I'm
we
saying?
haven't seen it. I think they're gonna elaborate that the nigga has some powers. The nigga does
I
have
don't think he's gonna
powers.
have any power.
He
I
has
think he's
magic.
gonna.
Doom
I
didn't have powers. Doom has magic and
Well,
I don't.
technology.
magic.
I'm about to say. I think he's gonna
Magic
have
and tech.
technology, and I think his
That's what
hunger
he
He
does.
for.
can't he can't
Magic
learn
and
from
technology.
Strange. He
But this
can
is what I
learn from
mean. His
Wanda.
motivation. This is what I mean. His motivation. I think he's gonna have technology just at the same level as Tony Stark would, or just the same level as Reed Richards does. But whatever causes his flip to go villainous is going to make him want to work with magic and work with sorcery because he's going to be on a hunt for power. His kid is going to die, his wife is going to die, or his mom is going to die. We all those are comic book accurate. One of those, either one of those things are going to happen. His family's going to die some type of way, and I think he's going to go on a hunt for magic, which is either going to let him run into Scarlet Witch, it's going to let him run into Doctor Strange, is going to take him to Kamatage. One of those things are going to happen. and then that's gonna flip
Yeah.
him into evil Doctor Doom that we see, and just make him obsessed with being right, just like Tony Stark was. Like you said, same new man, same task. Like he's gonna find a way to try to save the world.
Yeah, put a armor around it, which goes back to what James had pointed
I,
out a while ago about Doom, that the nigga just bro, I swear he's just going to inherently have it. It's not going to be as strong as we think, but he's going to have some powers to be able to do something like magic. He'll have it, because I don't want to see this nigga running around with fucking Doctor Strange. Get that nigga out of here and get Wanda's bitch ass out of here.
that's not gonna happen. They're gonna treat it like Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They're
Which is
not gonna
whack.
explain
That'd
that.
be so whack.
Bro, you didn't even want to see the regular
He's gonna
Fantastic
be
Four.
like,
They gave
he's
you
gonna
an
have like
origin
magic, and
story.
he's gonna be like a technopath or
I
something.
did want. I
That's what
wanted
I'm
to
saying,
see
like-
that. I don't want
like-
to see Doctor Doom has been in Liberia collecting all this magic.
No.
I don't want to see a flip book of Doctor
Hold
Doom.
on. Let me get this. I was gonna say, what you gotta understand is this is where the universe come into play. They don't have to explain all the Doctor Doom what he did in the universe with the Fantastic Four. This is the older one. If it's something new, if he came from 616, it'd be something different. But he's coming from an entirely different new universe that he's existed in for a long time. Where Reed Richards and him has been beefing for a long time. So you don't have to necessarily go back to go to that universe and explain that.
But you do, because they haven't. We don't know this nigga. We don't know this nigga. He wasn't in Fantastic Four. He wasn't even mentioned in Fantastic Four until the ass end of the movie. All they shown was Latveria. We know nothing about Victor Von Doom as a person in the movies. We know nothing about him. We don't even know his name. We've never seen his face. We know nothing about this nigga, bruh.
You're not gonna see his face for a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm just saying, like, how does this all powerful being come out of nowhere? That's the only thing I'm asking.
He comes from a different universe. Go ahead.
We have a multiverse.
No, I was gonna say
we have a multiverse, but how do we have this multiversal villain? Nobody knows nothing about him.
So
nobody.
That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at.
They don't know. We don't know that they know him.
Look. I'm telling you, I could be completely wrong, but this is how I'm thinking it's gonna go. Fantastic Four and Doom have been beefing for a minute. They squashed that shit. Doom has just been secretly waiting for his, he plotting. He secretly waiting for his opportunity. That's why we see him at the end of the movie with
Richard?
Yeah.
Franklin. Yeah.
We see him with Franklin because, Franklin wasn't crying or anything or in distress because they've been cool for a minute. Going back to the incursion thing, that is, I'm thinking, because James had, this is what I was talking about earlier. James had pointed out a while ago that Doom is going to go to Reed and be like, yo, if Franklin wasn't here, we would not have this incursion going on right now. So, I'm cool with the family and I trust y'all. So I'm going to help y'all figure out this incursion shit so we can stop it, because I don't want y'all to die and shit. He squashed it. At the end of the movie, close to the end, or maybe midway through, we'll see him. We'll see, the pieces start to fall into place that this nigga has been secretly, collecting ways on how to collect the power. And then by the end of the movie, we'd be like, oh, this nigga just got everything. He done did everything. Like I said, it wouldn't make sense for him to come over. It'd be basically the entire movie would be a training arc for Doom. And it's like,
the end of the movie could be him turning the world into Battle World.
No, it is going to be that.
Yes,
but it'll be him. Like I said, I from the look of that, I think either that Thor battle is midway through or closer to the end, where they all try to stop him, and then he did like a Thanos snap or brought everything together like he does in the comics, and then by the end of it, we see Doom on the throne, God Emperor Doom on the throne, enjoying his spoils of war, and we see all the Thors and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like it's no way that he doesn't know. And the reason why I say that he doesn't have an idea is because Reed had an idea that this stuff existed throughout the movie. He had an idea. Victor is right there.
Yeah.
Victor is right there. And the one thing Victor's going to do is study magic, study all that. Mm-hmm. So that's why I said in the beginning a long time ago, he's going to find Loki. And Loki's going to appear in them timelines like, bro, y'all need to stop him. This is about to be a problem. Because he
Or
about to get
even in
me.
that because how old is Franklin? Can you guess about
he's like 4 or 5
four? Okay, so then
at
we'll
the time of the
say
post credit scene.
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 years. You know, shit's been going on. They've either been trying to prevent or like prepare for Galactus to come back, or another like epic event on that scale. So even Doom had to get in, and he came in, and he's real good with the family. So he's been doing it. Like a quick little synopsis of like, oh yeah, the nigga just got powers. You know, he got his little telekinesis, his little shit. You know, he doing his thing, but not a whole. He got to go to Strange to learn it, and Wanda and all. I don't want to see all that. That would be like, what the fuck?
I
Where you
mean,
learn that strong of magic from? Like, you can't just say, "Oh yeah, he's just a
He did.
legend."
He
You're getting
did it in the
closer, right?
comics. He did it on his own. That's what James is talking about. He's like Reed is definitely
Bro,
smarter, but
y'all are talking
Doom
about
is
the
right there.
comic.
Doom is
This
right there.
is a
And
movie.
if
It's a
he's a
movie.
wait, if
The
you just
movie
said
that's
he's a
been
variant
set
of
up for
Tony,
years.
he got
Yeah,
that money. He got the dough to research and fund all that shit and figure out how he can do it. That's what I said. 4 to 5 years.
you
That's enough. That's more than enough time for Doom. He can get it
literally,
done.
literally, they can. You know what, DJ? Maybe just for you. Maybe they throw in a 5 minute segment and say, "Hey, when I was in this universe, I saw Galactus, and this made me delve into other things because we now know there's other beings outside of that, and this is why I compiled this to lead me here and give
that
you that
was.
5-10 minute sprint. Then boom,
Y'all
It's
act
the
like that's such a hard ask. Like, explain to me why this nigga's so strong or why he's such a
no.
threat.
That's what I'm
Like,
fine with
that's
that,
all
but
I'm
not a
asking.
whole fucking like
No,
not
I
the
don't.
whole damn movie.
yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want the
say.
whole movie to be that way, but like you can't just
I
like
mean, it's not
I'm
like
Oh,
telling
Marvel
you,
the
movies
nigga
aren't
just got
3
power.
hours
I got you.
long.
I got you.
they haven't done enough to prove to me why he's such a threat. Like
I
the
think the
trailer,
good.
yes, but like it's still no setup for why he's so vicious. I know why, like I know why,
Yeah,
obviously.
you're
Like
talking about you're talking about for the normies. Yes, the normies that just go watch movies and don't have any background may watch 1 or 2 YouTube videos.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I
Like
think
but
or just
Galactus
like
was his
from
canon event.
storytelling point of view, like you're introducing a new character who they've been like sicing throughout the whole promo run, like he's Marvel's greatest villain and saying all these things,
Mhm.
but we don't know why. Like for the normies or for the people who haven't watched who don't, you know what I'm saying, fiend and watch Take for Take every week, who don't really care about backstory, who don't really know about this, just bought up all the fucking tickets in all of Atlanta because it's just the cool shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody
yeah,
is
I'm a little
upset.
pissed
Bro,
off.
that nigga mad.
Bruh, have y'all
He
tried to
said
get
bought up all
that
the
joint?
Nah, I
tickets.
haven't tried to get him yet.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I opened the movie app, bro. I'm about to be Professor X. The only seat that's open is the handicap seats, bro. That's it, bro. And that's for Thursday and Friday.
Damn.
That shit is
Damn.
ass. But either way, what I'm saying is like, bro, like just from being good storytellers, bro, they have to make it. Like I said, like I've been saying this about all the movies recently, all about some of the recent shows. Like the stakes have to be worth something, bro. Like I don't want to just watch a nice movie. You know what I'm saying? Like how is it gonna be as good as Endgame? How is it gonna be better than Infinity War if there are no stakes? Like he just strong.
No, like I said,
Why?
I think that he's gonna if we're looking at Tony Stark, and this goes back to the vision he had a long time ago that Wanda gave him, where he saw all the Avengers dead and just a throne. This would bring everything full circle. That we had our version of Tony that stayed good. That version was trying to find another way to, even
Then
if
we
he's
had
got a
Victor who didn't.
yeah.
Yeah,
He went for the
He's
throne.
trying to be like, you know what? If I gotta sit on top of that throne and make sure everybody's safe, even if it means fuck everybody, I'll do it. I don't care.
I mean,
So
that is Doom's vision.
So let me go ahead and
I'll rule and it'll all be good.
I said let me go ahead and throw this monkey wrench in there for y'all. So because now I'm hearing reports that the next Iron Man movie is going to be Armor Wars.
I so they're still going with that.
that's I'm about
That's
to say
that's
that's
what I'm
still happening.
hearing. That's what I'm hearing. But no, no,
So it's gonna be about War Machine.
So no, no, no,
and
no.
They're gonna
Ironheart.
bring back Tony
No,
Stark.
no, yeah, but they're going to, but no, but that's what they said. This was apparently is supposed to be the quote unquote plan. I'm not exactly sure or verified the source just yet because I've only seen it once, so I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and pitch this out that apparently Armor Wars is now putting War Machine back in the backseat, and
You mean
Armor
a
Wars
scroll?
is gonna no,
Right, right.
scroll, right. Oh gosh, but anywho, they're putting War Machine back at that, and they're going to use that for Tony Stark, and they're going
But
to
Tony's
introduce.
dead. He's about
But
to be
no,
Tony and Doom.
hold on, no, and they're going to introduce with the universe a new Tony, and keep Robert Downey Jr. as Victor because he's older, and it would make sense.
Mm.
How do we feel about it? How do we
A
feel
new
about
Tony
it?
or a new Iron Man?
New Tony. That's what I'm hearing. New Tony.
I don't know.
How we get a new Tony?
I
Are we
mean, if they
getting a new
rewrite,
Tony from another universe?
no, because remember they're gonna at the end of this they're rewriting the universe, soft reboot.
There's gonna be mutants.
So we're gonna have mutants, a few other things, a lot of mixing into this.
And the only
So,
big
yeah.
bad that I can think on the mutant side, real quick, is Apocalypse and X-Men '97. They're going crazy. Besides the
The
Wolverine
only
episode,
big bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Apocalypse. You know they're
besides
doing
it
Oh,
was
Onslaught, right?
hold on. We gotta talk about the X-Men.
You
We
know
gotta
they're
talk
doing
about that
Onslaught,
97.
bruh.
you said what?
Yeah.
Onslaught,
You
Mr.
know they're doing
Sinister.
Onslaught, right?
I
You know
mean,
who Onslaught
yeah.
is, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
That's
you
a
know
big
that.
bad right there.
It's
Yeah.
Apocalypse. Come on now.
Yeah, Apocalypse don't got nothing on Onslaught.
It's Apocalypse, bro.
Nah,
I mean,
I
Apocalypse
see. I'm about to say
is
I ain't
his
gonna
own
say
little badass, but
nothing.
Onslaught will fuck Apocalypse up.
I ain't gonna hold you nothing.
I don't know if I can just win like that. I don't know if I can just win like that.
Hold on, bro.
Fuck him up.
Wait.
Hold on.
Yes.
Why may be cooking?
Onslaught?
Why may be cooking? Because let's just be real. X-Men
Nigga, it took
Unknown
most of
Sister.
Marvel to fight
I was
Onslaught,
just
my
about to
dude.
Nah, I'm
say.
about to say,
Yeah.
yeah, but it took a lot of Marvel to stop Apocalypse too. Now, like, let's not
X-Men.
It
play.
took a lot of petty
X-Men.
hitters to stop Apocalypse. It took most of
X-Men.
Marvel.
Marvel. Hey, it took a heavy hit
Like
from
all
X-Men.
the factions.
Onslaught is a dog. I'm not taking nothing away from the nigga. I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't be just like a cakewalk now. Like, come on
Bruh,
now.
he put
The
his
first
finger
mutant.
through the Juggernaut's chest, ripped the crystal out, and just stole his
Come on,
power.
bro. What are we
Easy
talking?
like
We
He
talking
could
cider,
about
not stop
Juggernaut?
that.
boy.
We're talking about Juggernaut. What are we talking about?
I'm the Juggernaut
What are we
bitch, and I
talking
got a
about?
bitch with
I'm
me.
saying a feat like
What?
that. Just to
Juggernaut
be
nice.
let me get that. You don't need that.
Juggernaut is not nice.
Juggernaut is nice.
Juggernaut is
Bro,
not nice.
Juggernaut is nice.
Juggernaut got beat by
So
Kitty Pryde. Like,
Onslaught
what are
is
we
a
talking
reality
about?
warper,
What are we talking about?
a powerful one.
Kitty
Bruh.
Pryde beat Juggernaut.
This
Bruh.
Come
nigga made a
on.
second son by the sun and shit. He's
I'm not
Onslaught's
taking that.
ridiculous.
I'm not taking that from the boy, but come on.
Bruh.
We're
We're
talking
talking
about
okay.
Apocalypse now. We're talking about
We're
Apocalypse.
talking about Onslaught here,
We're not.
sir. The fuck?
Nah, I'm not saying he'll lose. I'm just not saying it'll be as easy as y'all making it seem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give my man a little bit of credit.
If they're doing like mutant stuff, that's why I said Apocalypse and then maybe Onslaught. If they do it in that order, because I think
Bro,
there's
they
just,
showed the briefest scene for Onslaught in the background of the last joint. So
X-Men
we
97.
know he's coming.
It's happening. It's happening.
yeah.
Wait, okay, so I'm sorry, I'm losing track of the plot. So are we talking about the actual X-Men 97, or are we referring to the live action, how everything gonna move over?
I was talking about how everything's like how the mutant saga, the next saga.
Oh, okay, so yeah, one's talking about something different, but
So that's
we
how
only,
we're gonna get the
Yeah, because it like
Tony
they're
like that
the whole
when they soft
section is
rebooted.
is gonna be for.
I'm gonna say we only got 10 minutes anyway, so we can break this up to a quick. Spider-Man is next week or the week after.
It's
Next week.
Friday.
Next week. Savage
Next
Hulk is back.